In tonight's Your Health headlines, it's an annual tradition. The American Cancer Society wants smokers to stomp out their cigarettes for good tomorrow. News 8's Christina Laurie joins us with the effectiveness, though, of its Great American Smokeout.
Johnny, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services recognizes more than 200 separate awareness days every year. This month alone has World Diabetes Day, World Pancreatic Cancer Day, World Antibiotic Awareness Week. The list goes on and on. Tomorrow is the American Cancer Society's Great American Smokeout. But how effective are days like this in helping people get healthier? Well, the answer is very effective, according to a 5-year study by San Diego State University researchers. They found that compared to the average day during the Great American Smokeout, people are 61% more likely to tweet about quitting smoking. Google searches about kicking the habit grow by 25%, and calls to quit lines jump by 42%. Experts from the American Cancer Society say quitting, even just for one day, helps.
If you quit before the age of 35, you can gain most of the life years lost from smoking tobacco products. So you're looking on average of a 10-year loss, and you can gain 9 of those back if you quit. But even if you're older, you can still gain life years back. So there is a motivation to quit even well into your elderly years.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, smoking causes 480,000 deaths every year in the U.S. That's more than the number of people that die from HIV, illegal drug use, alcohol, car accidents, and gun violence combined. Johnny.
And tomorrow is the 42nd annual Great American Smokeout. Considered to have high blood pressure, News 8's Lauren Simone explains the reason the American Heart Association has changed its guidelines.
Do you have high blood pressure?
It's a conversation Dr. Michael Barr expects to have more often with his patients.
People are always very concerned about their high blood pressure, and they should be. Too many of us live sedentary lifestyles with no activity.
Now, new blood pressure guidelines released by the American Heart Association are put in place to treat hypertension sooner.
Blood pressure is fairly asymptomatic. People don't know they have high blood pressure until they take it. So they've also included home monitoring. So people are recommended to monitor their blood pressure a week before their doctor's visit.
That's why I'm here, to see where I fit on the new scale. A resting blood pressure of 130/80 is now considered high. That means almost half of American adults now have high blood pressure. It was only 1 in 3. Dr. Barr says the new rules also mean more medication.
If you have stage 2, which is 140 or higher, or greater than 90, then they're actually starting 2 medications. So seems like a much more aggressive approach.
While recommending plenty of exercise and dietary changes.
They recommend things like low-fat dairy products, more fish, less meat, lots of grains, legumes.
So where do I fit on the new scale? Moving around with the ups and downs of the job, I'm 140/84. But according to Dr. Barr, checking your blood pressure at rest is ideal for the best reading. In Bettendorf, Lauren Simone, WQAD News 8.
Pretty good for carrying around all of her own equipment. Dr. Barr says it takes about 5 minutes of good rest to get a good reading. He also recommends checking your blood pressure at home with monitors you can pick up at the drugstore. Coming up, young entrepreneurs, how Quad City teens went from the classroom to the boardroom.